Y'all know who this is, man. This the rare form. And y'all here with VVS Snucky, aka Knucky-Johnson, aka Big Nut, man. And today, I'm finna react to this Caresha Please episode, Caresha Talks, with SAUCY SANTANA as the host. And before we even get into this, I'm gonna say this. I feel sympathy and empathy for Caresha, man. I can't even imagine the type of shit she going through with the Instagram posts and the blogs and when it come down to the allegations against that boy. I can only imagine. I can't even imagine. I can't say I can only imagine. I can't imagine they on her top. And when I watched the interview, I could tell like she got a lot built up. But a lot of this shit cap. I'm just gonna keep it a beanie weenie. A lot of this shit she got going on is a capathon, it's a hat store, it is lids. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give it to y'all from my perspective. Caresha talks, man. And I love to hear Caresha talk. I ain't gonna count like, but I can listen to her talk all day. I love to hear her talk, man. But we finna get into it, man. Y'all hit the likes, y'all hit the subscribes, hit the notification bell so you can see me pop my little shit.
Hey y'all, what's up? So we back with season 2 of Caresha Please, but this episode is a special edition. And I told myself that I wasn't gonna be strategic or try to find the right words to say, that I wanted to tell my
She said I wasn't gonna be strategic. Man, listen, I like that shit.
truth, my story on my platform where I feel safe. And I'm ready to get into all the smoke. Clock that T, bitch, catch you. So I have the one and only, my best friend, SAUCY SANTANA.
I'm here. We get into all things Caresha. I want to call this episode Caresha.
And I understand why you got it's you playing chess, and I get it. I understand why you got your homeboy, Subra, helping you, hosting this for you. I understand why you got a hosting this for you, him, because these vlogs and these, you go on these blog sites now, there, man, it ain't a safe space. They'll eat your ass alive. They'll ask questions you don't really know the answer to. They'll twist your words. When they repost your shit, they'll take out clips that's the craziest. I know how it go. So this was a smart move to have SAUCY SANTANA interview you, because you wrote the goddamn questions. Let's continue.
Just speaks. Because I feel like you don't talk much. I feel like you let a lot of stuff just, roll over. You'll talk amongst me and you and amongst close ones, but I don't really feel like you address everything. And so today I want you to take this time to put everything on the floor, get it all out, because once you talk today, anybody gonna hear people till 2028, baby.
Thank you.
So I want you to take today and let everything out, get everything off your chest, and we're gonna get into it.
And I hope she get everything off her chest. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Y'all hit the lights.
Okay, let's go. I'm ready.
So I want to get into mental health with you. I feel like I just want to check on, and I feel like everybody wants to know just these days, how are you? Just in general with life, your kids, family, and just with your career. Like, where are you at mentally?
I'm just all over the place. I'm going through a lot, and some days I just be like, everybody go through this in their career and in life. I feel like in life, everybody go through something, whether it's a breakup, a divorce, a death, just like whatever it is. And I feel like,
let it out. This is a safe space. This is your space to be vulnerable.
Hey, man. Just by it being not even 2 minutes into this interview and she already crying, that, first of all, she been holding a lot of shit in, bro. Just even bringing that up and her busting. Or either she just fine at pretending. I don't know which one to call on this one. To me, when I look at it, it look like she done been going through it. Let's continue.
And just really, let out how you feel.
so mentally, like, one minute I'm happy, one minute I'm sad, one minute I'm feeling like, fuck this shit. And then the next minute, I'm looking at my kids and I'm like,
SAUCY, if you don't cut it out, bro. Santana, if you don't cut it out, bro. Y'all been crying already for months. Like, boy, now you acting. Now this one the cap start beginning right here. It didn't begin with Caresha. It began with Subra SAUCY. Let's continue.
I ain't bring us this far to go backwards.
Yeah.
I work hard. You get me saying? Like, I put in a lot of time and effort in this shit. I did it when I was pregnant alone. And I feel like in life you gotta go through shit to get through shit. Like Usher said it, and I was like, wow, that's some real shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like in life, everybody is going through something. Whether it's a divorce, whether it's a death, whether it's they just lost their job, just anything. And that's what keep me going
That's a fact. That's a fact. You gotta go through it, man, out here, man. Ain't no way around it, bro. Let's continue.
because I know that like life not perfect. And we gotta learn from our mistakes and life is a lesson. And I feel like the people that I thought that would be in my corner or that are like when I was going through the shit, nobody called me to check on me. Nobody called me to see how I was doing. Like people was really like, aha, you thought.
Yeah. So when it comes,
So the reason why people was like, you thought, is because when y'all was flying that flag high and everything was all good, you was like, you thought. I want to say that again. The reason why people act like that towards you, because when y'all was flying that flag and everything was sweet and gravy, you was doing the same shit to them. Let's continue.
comes to Diddy, why do you think that you are so heavily involved in everything? Like everything that comes out about him, like you said, it's automatically, well, what you think? Well, how you feel? What you got to say?
Because people feel like I was Diddy's biggest cheerleader and I made him my brand. And I feel like Diddy was on brand for me. I got with Diddy environment to my life. I had him at the office. I was still doing rich roulette and the split. All
Yeah.
right on. Ari.
Caresha, please cut the cap. You was definitely cheerleading for Diddy. You gotta stop. See, this you gotta stop, man. When everything was all good, you was shitting on these bitches. Now you playing the victim. That's why I say you gotta cut the cow out of this shit, cap. When I'm with you, I'm with you. When I'm not, I'm not. Let's continue.
Slap on my ass. I never think I was bigger in the program. I was still on my city girl shit. I was still doing remixes. Don't play with it.
You did Gucci Mane,
Gucci Mane.
First
I
Impression.
was still working. City Girls was on tour with Jack Harlow. We had At Bad. You know, Diddy came to me with the song. Told JT, let's get on this record. Like I was still doing City Girls shit. I was heavily involved in the group. I never thought I was bigger in the program.
So with
Oh my God. You what? Bro, when you got with Diddy, you didn't give a fuck about no city girls, man. You didn't care. Nigga, you had Diddy. Stop it. What the hell you want to rap for? What you rapping for? And you and Diddy goddamn scissoring each other. What you rapping for? Huh? And everybody on the SAUCY. Please tell me what you rapping for. You know you weren't rapping. Stop. It's just a lot of cap. I was still on my city girl. You know what city girl shit you was on? The shit you was on before you got started rapping. You was getting it in and was getting a check. You was on that. You was on the real city girl shit. Let's continue.
with Diddy, what was your experience with dating him? Because I feel like in the headlines, it's a lot of just chaos and it's a lot of allegations. And so I think that's what makes people feel like, well, since you were so heavily involved, you were a part of these things or you were around these things. So what was your experience like, dating him?
Well, I met Diddy at Free Party and I met him when he was in a love era. And I met Diddy when the world was celebrating him and giving him his flowers while he was alive. Like he was getting the Global Icon Award, the Lifetime Achievement Award, the Key to the City. He had a new album that was coming out. So I was celebrating him with the world. And I just feel like everybody trying to crucify me for it. Like you was
First of all, you didn't meet Diddy in another era. Diddy been doing it all the allegations been his whole era. The more money he got, the worse he probably got. Money don't do nothing but enhance who you already are. He was all, and I feel like when you getting that kind of money, bro, you already got to be somewhat a demon. You don't see nobody out here really wholesome and really, you know what I'm saying, following their energy, man, sitting out here with billions of dollars, man. These folks is monsters. Let's just keep this shit a buck. And he talking about you found him in another era, we'll celebrating his dad. That because we didn't know that nigga would knock him motherfucker to the floor. You literally sent a tweet that said you told another girl, that other girl, I made Diddy put you on your knee. I had Diddy make you on your knee right now. You don't remember that tweet, Caresha? You was partaking in this savagery. Let's continue.
You was his biggest advocate. You was his cheerleader, but I was just celebrating when the world was celebrating him.
Mm-hmm.
So why am I being crucified or why am I being separated?
Yeah.
When I was dating him, it was love, love, love. The frequency is how we used to laugh. That's like, you know what I'm saying? It's always, what's up, queen?
Yes.
So I just felt like I met him like in a whole new era and that wasn't my experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I met him, it was just like, I told y'all on season 1, I even asked him like, why you fucking with me? Why you fucking with the city girl?
Yeah.
Why you coming into my room? Because I'm on some whole other shit. Like, you know my.
First of all, he ain't coming to your world, okay? Another cap. That's another large fitted, new era. You came into his world, man. You got to stop. If he came into your world, he would have been sitting over there with SAUCY. Okay, let's continue.
My lyrics and stuff, and it's just like, when I got with him, he was just a man. And like, it was more of like, okay, we ain't gonna do that. We gonna sit, we gonna communicate, we gonna get to solutions. What's going on? Like, we ain't even going that route. So that was my experience with him.
So a lot of the things that people really like say about him, you didn't experience that as in dating. That's not something that you saw. So is that the reason why you never said anything? Is that the reason why when all of these allegations and lawsuits came apart, like, why didn't you speak?
Go to motionray.com to add this to your video and that and that.
Because I can't speak on something that wasn't my experience. And I can't speak on something that I don't know. I can't speak on these allegations.
Okay. And I respect that. Real nigga shit. If you don't want to be in the mix, don't say shit, nigga. Listen, I get it. We from the same type of place, Caresha. But don't get on here and say you ain't speak on something you ain't know. You knew. I think we all knew. When goddamn he came outside that hotel room in that tower, running a 4-5 flat, barefooted on hotel floor. I think the world knew. So if I knew, Caresha, you definitely knew. Let's continue.
Because I wasn't around at the time. I don't know that person, and that wasn't my experience.
So with you being, I feel like, a survivor of domestic violence, he never hit you in a relationship. He was never violent. Was that something that you had to tolerate, or that's just that wasn't a part of, because I feel like that's the biggest thing to him right now is, what he's going through in these lawsuits and, that video that came out. And it's like, I feel like a lot of people are wondering, was that your experience? And I know personally that you've been through domestic violence before, and I know that's something that you've grown from and that you don't tolerate.
I've been through domestic violence in 2 relationships. And I told myself, after the second relationship, I would never put myself in that situation again, especially now being I'm a mom. I was a mother then, but like having a daughter, like I would never put myself in that position. I don't stand for domestic violence. I'm just not going for that.
So do you feel like we're dating?
Yeah, I believe you right there. Reason why I believe is because they didn't know who to knock down. You ain't from them places them other girls is from. So I believe he knew who to play with, who not to play with in that era. But let's just continue.
Did he, was it a business relationship? Do you feel like it was beneficial for you?
I feel like it was beneficial for both of us. I think that, I was able to come and be a brand ambassador for Deleon and take it to a whole nother level, because I feel like, I won't say nobody wasn't drinking Deleon, but
Nobody wasn't drinking Deleon.
I ain't said nobody wasn't drinking Deleon. I drank Deleon. Deleon, fine. I ain't drinking because of her ass, though, so I don't know about that taking it to another level. I guess I was already there. Let's continue.
But when I came, it was just like, it's a city or a summer, we drinking Deleon, we acting bad. So I felt like I was an asset. I honestly just feel like with Diddy, I met him at a pee party, and I don't know what his intentions was, but I don't know if it was like business or he really liked me, but I felt like, when he got me, he really saw something in me. And that's why he was like, you know what? You got a big personality. Like you should do a podcast. Like you know how to engage in conversations. Like you know how to ask good questions. So I felt like, I came into his world and I was able to turn everything.
Hey, let me ask you this, Caresha. Did he tell you to do a podcast before or after you got there, hit him with the 5,000? The Super Soaker 5,000. Did you hit him with the Super Soaker 5,000 before or after he asked you, he told you need to be on a podcast, man? You saying he came to you with all these ideas, like that what was on his mind in the beginning. You got to stop the cap. Let's continue.
I think he had going up a notch.
Mm.
Like, he had Deleon. I was able to have the whole world drinking Deleon and putting in his songs. Like, I made it popular,
Yeah.
And then with Revolt, I was able to come and make it a #1 podcast on Revolt.
Yeah.
So I felt like, and then with him, it was like he was able to, take my career to the next level. I did the Met Gala. I got ready with Vogue. Like, I wasn't going into the relationship thinking like, I want to get a purse. I want to go on private jets. I want to get diamonds. Like, I feel like I'm up under a mogul. I want to learn something. Like, I want to learn business. I want to learn how to, okay, you got a network. How can I get a network? Or, you.
Yeah. Shit, y'all getting purses and diamonds for some niggas around the corner. You get with Diddy, you better learn how to be a mogul. Don't learn the way he learned. Cause he learned from what's his name, Clive? He learned from one of them ones that's been getting people sent allegedly to the upper room. Let's continue.
You had a Sean John. How can I make Caresha please the next Sean John? So I went into that relationship like on a like more of like I want to become a mogul and I want to learn up under you. Most people just want to get their body done. You want to get a trip. You want to just do that video. I wasn't one of them.
And I that's what I respect about you, because even though you a city girl, me being your best friend and knowing you very womanly. I always say that, and like just a grown woman. And so I even seen the elevation in your production, and your team, that you started hiring business managers.
Hello.
And
I think that like when you get around people, you see certain things. Like you're able to, like, you should be able to learn something from somebody. And I felt like I was able to see like how should my business be operating. Like I should have a cheaper staff.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. When you write, Caresha. You get around certain things, you're gonna start learning certain things, and you better apply them, or you just a waste of space. So in that aspect, I agree wholeheartedly. Let's continue.
To have a business manager, I should have all these things in place, and that's what I was learning. Like I took that more of like a learning experience as far as like trying to become a mogul. That's why I'm like, I'm a mogul. I'm a businesswoman. I'm not just a rapper. Like I'm big in rap.
So I'm ready to get into some smoke, because I feel like you popping it and you putting everything on the floor. So we really want to dig a little deeper into your mind.
You ready for the smoke?
I'm ready for the smoke. Is you ready?
So y'all want to get into the smoke, and she ain't held Diddy accountable for nothing. That's the real smoke. You think that Caresha and JT shit the smoke? No, that Diddy shit is the smoke, man. You ain't held him accountable for nothing. We seen it. That right there let me know you was with it. That right there let me know y'all had cap. You cap. And it's okay. Shit. I know in this interview you gotta do what you gotta do because they on your ass. And so I get it. But it ain't the smoke, SAUCY, bro. The smoking when he got kicked Cassie on our ass, man. That where the smoke was at. I guess when she seen that, what was your conversation with Diddy when you seen that? I don't know that. Tell me that while you sit on the sofa looking all good. Let me know what that conversation was like, man. Let's continue.
So when it comes to, City Girls and JT, y'all was having an argument on Twitter. You felt like, she was making songs about you. She felt like you throwing a rock and hide in your hand. Where do y'all stand at today as City Girls and just as sisters, as friends?
She ain't all good and it's not all bad. Like we don't talk every day, but it's no beef on my end. I still look at her like as family, but it's not like we on the phone, we chatting every day or we checking in like, hey, she posting my shit, I'm posting her shit. It's not, I won't say we beefing, but it's not.
I don't talk to my real family every day. So yeah, it definitely better not be beefing, man. Y'all came in the game together getting money, man. This what be wrong with us. Now, as soon as we get to a certain level, I just want to know. I'm just gonna say this, man. Let me let this ass scoot on. I'm gonna say this, man. Why when people come, and I see it with all the groups, man, except for like the groups back in my day, like 8 Ball and JG, they still together, rocking out. You know why? Because one of them didn't feel like they was bigger than the other, and they really didn't go to the promised land of the mountaintop when it came to the money. Back when they was signed, rappers back then was getting the bare minimums. If they weren't doing shows, it was over with. Who else? Pimp C and Bun B, still. If Pimp wanted to die, rest in peace to the Pimp, they would have still been together. It's the new Bone Thugs still together. It's the new. I ain't gonna say bone together, man. Cause what's that boy? Busy at nuts. Allegedly. But it's still like, why? Like the Migos and them. And damn. How I think about it, they all on the QC, man. Let's continue.
You feel like taking it to the internet, or do you feel like things that happen behind the scenes have went too far that it'll never be the same motherfucker old days?
I feel like once we go to the internet, that's kind of like I'm the type of person, like, if we feel some type of way, we can hash this shit out behind closed doors. You could call my phone, we could text each other, we could cuss each other out. But like once it goes to the internet, I feel like you're trying to get people to pick a side.
Mhm.
Like you putting people in our business to pick a side, and I don't fuck with that.
Right there. Caresha, I agree, 100%. When you're right, you're right. If that's your dog and they take it to the internet, that ain't your dog. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with going to, if you call somebody your brother, your sister, you love them to death, I don't agree going to no internet for you call my phone. Don't have nobody else call my phone to my, but you see bro on there going crazy about your ass. Sis on there, tear your ass up. No did it. I don't agree with that. So, Caresha, I'm with you right there, 100%. Let's continue.
Because I feel like we've been friends for so long that if we gonna go to the internet, we gotta air out each other dirty laundry. Like I'm gonna have to say some shit about you, you gonna have to say some shit about me, and people gonna have to pick a side. And if we real friends, we ain't going to the internet. I'm not going to the internet. And that's, I felt like, I'm always the one that's gonna let the narrative run and let people think what they want to think and not clear nothing up. Because it's just, it'll never be that serious to me. Like I'm cool. I ain't gotta clear nothing up.
So how long behind the scenes do you feel like have things been rocky between y'all two?
I feel like it's been a minute. It's been a minute since shit been going on behind closed doors. Like I just feel like we outgrew each other. I feel like she was in LA, I was in Miami. She was been working on her shit. I didn't know.
Said JT been working on her album and she didn't know. Now that I don't know, man. I need somebody to confirm that, but if that's true, that's crazy. But when you got with Diddy, you didn't care nothing about that rap shit, man. Let's be honest, man. You said you was getting $250K a month allowance from that man. What the hell you working on the album for, gang? Let's remember, you the one said you didn't really want to rap. JT really the rapper. You not the rapper. You was just the city goer. So you keep it real, man. Like, she probably was working on her own album because she got to figure the fuck out because she felt like you already was up through there. Let's continue.
And I just feel like every time we try to get together, it just didn't hit.
So do you feel like distance, you living in Miami, she living in LA, did that play a part in the wedge of y'all two?
I don't know.
Did y'all go to the studio together? How was recording? Because y'all last album didn't do well. And I feel like even in interviews, y'all weren't in sync. And it didn't look like something that just happened. It looked like something that's been occurring.
Yeah. I just feel like when we got together, it just wasn't hitting. I just felt like we was in two different headspaces. Like the way we dressed.
Y'all was in two different worlds, Caresha. Here's with Lil Uzi slapping her hips. You know what I'm saying? You was with P. Diddy, man. On yacht parties, man. Freak offs. Y'all was in two different worlds, bro. So, of course, when y'all got together, it ain't gonna hit. Let's continue.
It's different. Like I'm more of, I wear a leotard, JT want to wear something covered. So I just felt like whenever we tried to get together, it just didn't connect. Like we'll be on tour. She got her own dressing room. I got my own dressing room. She riding with her own glam team. I'm riding with my own glam team. When we get on the stage and we do our routine, that was probably like the only interaction we had at the time when we was on tour together. So I don't really know like what was the moment that separated us, but I just felt like it became a time where like when we was getting together, it just wasn't connecting. And I was just like, ain't no money in the group. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to the studio together. I'm doing a feature. People calling for the City Girls. It's either me or it's you. It just wasn't connecting no more. And I just felt like that's what really made me like start my own brand. Like, I got to do something because I'm in this group. The group ain't making no money. We not working.
There ain't no money in it no more. And y'all ain't working because you was getting money already. Man, Caresha, you got to stop this capathon. It's a capathon. It's a motherfucking capathon. Caresha is a capathon, and you need to stop. What JT interview at? I'm gonna do that one next. Let's continue.
So it just became a point where we was just like on two different pages. And I felt like whenever we just a video shoot, just anything, like it just wasn't connecting. And I was just like, you know what? I gotta like figure something out because I do got kids. And that's what really made me start doing like ritual land and getting into my merch and things like that, because I just felt like the group just wasn't hitting them up.
Basically, right now, today, it's not bad, it's not good, but do you still feel like you would consider JT a sister?
Yeah, I feel like we grew up together. I feel like I'm gonna always look at her as family, but again, like everything.
You don't look at her no sister, man. You don't look at JT as no sister, Caresha. No. Stop. Man, stop. What kind of sister y'all live, man? Man, let's continue, bro.
I'm not gonna sit here and just like do that strategic question. How are you? Yeah, that's my sister. We go, no, she ain't all good, but it's not all bad neither. And I just want to move forward from there. I don't want to have to keep answering that question. It's just what it is. It's nothing going on. We not in the group no more. She went her own way, I went my own way, and that's just what we had.
Okay, period.
And I want to answer it no more, so don't ask me.
That must be in the smoke. That was the smoke. I think I get more smoke out of this vape. I'm gonna let this
You too.
Wow. So let's get into some tweets. So there was a time where JT was arguing with Cardi, and they was going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth. And you woke up and said, "I was asleep."
I said I just woke up.
I just woke up. And
I
once
don't
you
know
woke
what.
up,
Did I say I was asleep or I just woke
you
up?
said, "I just woke up."
Mhm.
And after you just woke up, there were no more following tweets.
Mhm.
So a lot of people feel like you should have jumped in and defended JT, that being your City Girl group member, that being your homegirl, like, and you was on mute.
Mhm.
So elaborate.
Let me tell you something, Santana. And I'm never on mute. Ain't no bitch don't mute me, because I'm gonna get out there win draw. What it is? A win, lose, draw. Thank you.
Thank you.
But you gotta show me what you got. I'm one of them hoes. You gonna have to put me down and I'm still gonna pop my shit.
Mhm.
I never not came to JT defense ever. She was arguing with Agent R, and I told Agent R, hey bitch, meet me in Brooklyn.
I remember that.
I would never not come to her defense. Just, as us being a group, just as fuck being a group, just her being my motherfucking bitch. One fight, we all fight. That's how I was raised. Bitch, one swing, y'all all swing. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like I was asleep. I literally was.
You said all that just to say you were asleep. You said all that shit just to say you were asleep. You woke up, you supposed to be on timing. You supposed to be on timing if that's your city girl and that's your sister. You supposed to be on timing. This is the capathon I be talking about. Like, let's continue.
Sleeping. When I woke up, I see like trending and I'm seeing all these tweets. And when I caught up on it, like once I really got caught up on the tweets and I was like reading the context of the tweets, I'm like, they arguing about Super Freaky Girl remix. Bitch, I got left out for Bad Bougie. Bitch, the queen ain't called me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm getting caught up on the tweets and I see they arguing about the remix or whatever. And I'm like, the queen ain't called me. And I know nothing about the remix. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, listen, I don't care what it was about. You didn't jump in there because you wasn't on the remix. You got left off Bad and Bougie. That's why you ain't, come on, man. This the cap. How you gonna say one thing and say one thing, man? That's the shit I be talking about. What can you say? Hey, Drake, they're not slow. Okay? Niggas ain't slow out here, Caresha, man. You can't just be saying anything, Young Miami. You weren't on the remix, so fuck jumping in and defending. Man, listen. Let's continue.
like when she dropped the single cover art, the official single cover art for the remix,
And they had all the cities.
and it was like Boston, Chicago, Miami. I'm thinking it's like Trina or somebody, bitch. I'm trying to play a game with the fans. Like, bitch, who it is from Miami? The song was never mentioned to me. I was never called for the song. I was never given a heads up like, hey, I got a song coming out with Nicki or nothing. I never knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
So when that situation came on Twitter and they was arguing about the song, it's like, why insert myself? You know what I'm saying? Like that situation had absolutely nothing to do with me. Bitch, I got left off of Bad Bougie. I didn't even know nothing about the motherfucking song.
That didn't have nothing to do with you, but you known for calling girls and say, meet you at Brooklyn. But since you got left off Bad and Bougie, you weren't finna jump in this one. This ain't real nigga shit. This what I be talking about, man, about y'all rap. I'm gonna start calling y'all female rap nigga too. Y'all some rap niggas. This how I be feeling about y'all rap nigga, man. This shit cap, man. Stop the cap. Caresha, please stop the cap is the name of my show. Let's continue.
So I just felt like, that was between JT and Cardi.
Okay, that's respectable. So my last question for the smoke. Are you still dating Puff Daddy?
I'm not. I said I was gonna tell my truth. I think that it really, really, really hurt me because I just feel like, Puff was a really, really good person to me. I feel like he came and he helped me and, he elevated me and he saw a lot of things in me. And I feel like that's like one of his specialties. Like, he know how to like find people and, identify their talent. And he was able to.
That wasn't the only thing he was identifying, yeah. He know how to find people and identify who gonna be attending these freak offs too, allegedly. He got a talent for both. Can't have one without the other. Can't have a head without a tail. No did it. Let's continue.
See more than music in me. And I felt like he brought out another side of me. Like he brought out like my gypsy side. Like, my woman side. Like it was like a lot of things that I didn't see in me that he brought out of me. Like, baby girl, you more than music. You an icon. You a motherfucking mogul. You know what I'm saying? Like, put God first. Make sure you keep God with everything that you do. But I just felt like when all these.
That PR work you doing for Diddy is phenomenal. I ain't gonna lie. You hard for that. But this goes back to why the city girl wasn't making no money. You got P. Diddy looking in your eye telling you a mogul. You more than music. But then you gonna be mad because JT over here still doing the music? She got a rich nigga, but he ain't no damn Puff. So she got to figure it out too. Plus she the real rapper of the group. So you can't be no victim and out of one breath and then our next breath, you got P. Diddy looking you in your motherfucking peripheral, telling you a mogul. You at the white party with Diddy on these yachts, he telling you a mogul. You ain't finna go no fucking studio time. You don't want no studio time? Man, let's continue.
Things came out, I just needed to take a break and focus on what's important. It was just me and my career and my family and just, let him navigate and figure that out in his own because I can't be caught up in it.
Although he was so great to you and you didn't experience that, you still feel like just with everything that's transpiring, in order for you to soar or to keep elevating, you need to disassociate yourself.
It's not in order for me to keep soaring or, just to elevate myself. I just feel like
becoming a leader is a choice not everyone wants to make. But if you want to learn to make big decisions, start with this one. Decide to lead as an Army officer.
Although that wasn't my experience, and he was such a good person to me, and that's what people don't understand about like me and Puff relationship. They was just like, you were so loud, and you made him a part of your brand, and like you just thought that you had something, and it wasn't that. Because I think the same thing with him. Like he didn't expect to fall in love with me because we did end up falling in love with each other. And I just feel like, it's just everything that's going on. Like I don't want to get caught up in that, and I just need a moment to just.
Damn, you fell in love and you still left, bruh? He put you on and did all this, and he told you he can have girls on their knee for you, and he was giving you $250,000 a month, and y'all was in love, and you left? Cause you can't get caught up in that? You already caught up in that. You caught up in love with P. Diddy. What the hell this the cap shit? Bruh. If y'all think for 1 second, P. Diddy can't call this woman, man, and she be right over there in the blink of an eye, man. Y'all crazy. But the PR work that she got going on right now is phenomenal. Keep it up, Caresha. Let's continue.
Pouring to me.
Yeah, I could see that. And I just want to take a moment to give you your flowers for being so strong. And I've been through, I feel like a lot of stuff behind the scenes with you, with just going through everything and just seeing how like everybody really like just turned on you and just how you've been so strong, even like for your kids, for yourself, being a woman, making the right decisions.
Yeah, I think that, well, I just want to say thank you. Because if it wasn't for you, I don't know where the fuck I would be. I probably would be somewhere like, I probably would turn into a motherfucking pill popping animal, putting myself to sleep.
Turned into one. You was gonna turn into one? Let's continue.
Because this was like pain that I never felt, and the people that I thought would be here for me turned this into like an aha moment.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it just was like, nobody called to check on me. Nobody called
I want to say that. I know I keep it. I want to say that, bro. The reason why people thought it was an aha moment because when you was sitting on that high horse, you looked at them motherfuckers with the same face. You looked at JT with the same face. You looked at everybody around you but SAUCY. Because SAUCY was beside you at them parties. For sure. You looked at everybody with the same face, man. You was up. You was up. Then when everything went down, I seen you taking Christmas pajama pictures with Southside. Let's continue.
See, like, how I was feeling. Like, it was really like an aha moment. Like, oh my God, bitch, you thought that you had this nigga. You thought that you was going up, and I didn't think anything. I got with a nigga and I did what I was supposed to do. And the nigga was doing what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I get with this nigga and just go to Chanel? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was able to get a podcast, and I still got my podcast with or without him.
Yeah.
With or without him, that's how you feel he did what he was supposed to do, and you left? You still got the podcast and you left? That's what I be saying about these women these days, but y'all boy be careful. She ain't doing all that. For one, the reason why she ain't left Revolt, because Diddy ain't left Revolt. Good PR work, though. Let's continue.
That's somebody putting you in position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you selling yourself. I think that a lot of times people count you out or count you short. And just even seeing how you carry yourself in the morning. Wake up, Santana, hold on, I'm on the phone with my business manager. I'm having a business meeting. I'm on a Zoom. I'm talking to my lawyers. Even watching, you turn our lives into, our Instagram lives into this.
Right.
That motivate me. And just even being behind the scenes, you pay for your own studio. You still working. You pay for so much stuff that's even for your brand and stuff out of pocket, watching you invest in your business.
Yeah, that's something that I take pride into. It's like, I want to bet on myself because I feel like everybody always count me out. And I feel like this whole time I've been an underdog.
Yeah.
Like, if I live, like, people was like, we tried to tell you, y'all tried to tell me I couldn't rap.
And look, what I've accomplished.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
And can't. I like her. I just like the way she talk. She ain't got to rap to me, just talk. I fuck with your speech impediment. Allegedly. Let's continue.
I love betting on myself because it's like, I love betting on myself because I believe in myself. And just like you said, like, I've been investing in myself in the last year.
Yeah.
I've been trying to build a team, trying to find managers, trying to find.
Oh, baby, you hire and fire.
Oh my God, because it's just like, I know my potential. You get what I'm saying? And I just feel like I got an empire to build.
Yeah.
And I'm going to invest every dollar, every penny that I got into myself. So I do pay for my own studio, and I'm not able to release music right now. It's because it's like, when I try to turn my music in, it's just like, we don't see no growth in your music, or, you're not elevating. And, like the fans that y'all had 6 years ago, they grown now.
Yeah, the fans y'all had that were taking money from niggas and doing all that city girl shit, man, they got kids and husbands and shit now. Or they single moms. Or they got girlfriends now. Or ain't everybody didn't reach the city girl status you did with Diddy. That's like, you like the city girl final boss. Until somebody finesse their way up there to Zuckerberg and all them type of boys. You know what I'm saying? So your core fan base, yeah, man, they had to figure it out like you had to figure it out. Let's continue.
And it's just like, when it comes to, I feel like Young Miami as an artist, that's the music I made. I made fun music. You know what it is, Santana? I feel like I lost my personality. And I feel like the reason why I lost my personality is because everything is so literally now. Like,
yes,
we can just be at the pool just talking something, and the next day you wake up and it's a headline, and it just goes so deep. And that's something that it's just like, I feel like I lost myself. Because, normally I used to be on live all day, Santana. We'll be riding around the car, juicy crabs anywhere we on live.
You can't get on live now because they on your ass. They talking about you. Listen, I sympathize with you, dog. I can't imagine. You don't get online now, because as soon as you get online, somebody gonna say the same thing I'm saying. P. Diddy. The same thing make you laugh, make you cry in this world, man. I need y'all to understand the things that y'all think is important is not important. The things that y'all value can be taken away from you at the blink of an eye, especially when it's monetary. That happiness you had when you was That happened that you had when you was still down here with the low bar, eating crab legs with SAUCY, bro. The same happiness you had then. You was looking for more. You ain't understanding. That's the happiness right there. All that thinking you in the mix now, you got these billionaire men in there, y'all thinking that's happiness, bro. Look at this shit, man. Look at her now. Shit's sad. Let's continue.
You know, now I'm scared to pop up my live. Like, that's like the other day we had a pool. I said, I'm going to turn off my live. Because I feel like people build you up to break you down. So the reason why people fell in love with me is just like, now it's just like, oh, you so ignorant. You so this. And I just feel like I don't got a personality no more. And it just really hurts.
I think that always remember your personality is what got you here.
Facts. Don't change for these motherfuckers, bro. If it got you here, you better stick to the program. Who give a fuck if you sound ignorant? I love the way you talk. You heard me say this is my third time saying it. I want to hear you talk ignorant. It's one of my favorite things from you. That and amongst other things, but you know, I ain't gonna go there. Let's continue.
People fell in love with you as a person, and then they fell in love with the music. Because to everybody initially, you couldn't rap. What they say, I used to sound like
What, chipmunks?
Yeah, they say I sound like chipmunks. It was always this, it was always that. And then next thing you know, people was rapping you word for word. And you got so many Bible slangs. In
Oh my God.
everything
I
you
would
do.
start a dictionary.
Yes.
Like Caresha dictionary. Because there's always a new word.
Caresha diction. I love that shit, man. I swear to God, I love the way they want to talk, bro. That's my favorite shit from Caresha, man.
It's always a new word. Everything you do sell, but you used to stole candles off of 11. Like, it's like, I just watch and I always be so proud because I'm like, bitch, wherever she touched her, the gold. So it's just like, you know, I'm like, I just want you to always keep that and stay grounded in it and know that it's not oil, it's ink.
I just really, really like when you asked me earlier, like, how was my mental? I just really hate that I lost my personality. And that's on me telling you, like, Santana, I don't want to dance no more, and dancing make me happy. I'm like, I don't want to go to the club. I don't want to dance no more. It's just, you know, reading comments, and it really take away from, like, you know, like you get in your head. Like, you start overthinking everything. Like, you can have a hit, but it's like, I'm overthinking it. I'm feeling like, bitch, me popping up my motherfucking phone no more. That's just me being me. I'm thinking too deep into it because the internet is just this whole new world of, like, everything you do is wrong.
Yeah.
And that internet be having y'all in a chokehold. Listen, I heard something today. It say, you gotta be strong to survive that internet, man. You got to be strong. We chose that life. You think I'm getting on here popping my shit? Motherfucker ain't gonna talk crazy about me. Some of y'all young Miami fans, you think I don't know they finna come for my top? You got to be ready. You think I don't know they finna talk about me, call me names, find every little thing wrong with my face, nose, hat. That's the internet, man. Don't never let the internet change who you are, bro. And that's exactly what it did to Caresha, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's continue.
And that shit will really break you down as a person when it's like you reading all these negative things and it's like taking up, you know, majority of your day. Like, you just reading like, you should give up, bitch, you ain't shit. You gonna start thinking like, damn, should I give up?
Yeah.
Am I ain't shit? And it don't feel good. But when you go outside and you feel that love, you just be like, bitch, you gotta keep going.
That internet and that real life is two different things. A lot of niggas hate Drake on the internet. In real life, I be hearing these niggas at the red light bumping that shit. I be living two different lives, man. Be the same motherfucker on and off air. But the internet, y'all gotta understand, the internet is what people show the happy side of life. Ain't nobody gonna get on there and tell them they show you what they phone bill 2 month pay do. Ain't nobody gonna get on there and show you that oil light on their car because they ain't changed their oil in 7,000 miles. They ain't gonna get on there and show you that low tire pressure. You see what I'm saying? So you can't let the internet, because the internet ain't gonna do nothing but tear you down because all they do is see you up. Makes sense. Let's continue.
Person I love, K. Michelle, that's one of my favorite people, an artist, and just as a person, she came to me the other day, she was like, tell Caresha, we love her.
Yeah, she DM'd me.
She told me, she said, tell her we love her. She was like, and this is what happened to superstars. She said, everybody go up and you have a time where shit happens. She said, and you shoot right back up. And so I'm just so excited for the comeback. And that just leads me into what's next for Young Miami, what's next for this Yams era. You know what I'm saying? What's what's coming in the future?
I'm in the studio working.
Mhm.
And I have like a project that's ready. I have a single that's ready. And what's next for me is season 2 of Caresha, Please.
Oh,
Hey, listen, Caresha, I ain't gonna let that. I don't keep it a buck with you, man. Ain't nobody's waiting on that album, gang. We rather see Caresha. We rather see Caresha, Please, man. I ain't lying. Don't nobody want to hear that shit, man. Let's continue.
oh, that's why y'all ain't start down hard.
We got season 2 of Caresha, Please.
Mm-hmm.
We got a reality show.
Okay.
We got Risha Reloaded.
Oh, part 2.
We got part 2 of Risha Reloaded.
Okay, another round of applause.
Man, what the fuck is Risha Reloaded? Reloaded? Hold on.
Girl, I know Risha Roulette by heart, so that is very exciting.
Risha Roulette? She calling that shit Risha Reloaded? Oh my fucking. She calling it Risha Reloaded? Reloaded? She spelling it out. Oh my God. Man, let's continue.
Part 2 is way more crazy.
That is Risha.
Just make sure the person to your right or the person to your left is somebody that you might want to do a little, have some fun with.
So do we got a Risha Reloaded?
And this one, I know people love money, so you can make you a couple of dollars off of this game.
So do we have something we can sample?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's bring that out, babe.
I want to see what the
Let's
hell
bring
she's
that out.
saying.
Yeah.
This is my first sample.
Mm.
It's just a sample, but this is part 2 of the game.
Okay, so this is the new look. It's blue. This is cute.
It's blue, pink. It's
Going
blue,
pink.
blue, pink, and white.
Man. Hey, boy. Miami, let me find out you a little goddamn tap. Up top. Let me find out you a snail, man. Cause what? You said red, blue, and white. I see black in there. You said Risha Reloaded and it's Caresha Roulette. Ooh.
So this is part 2 of the game. It's hard. Risha Reloaded got a new look. I decided to make it unisex.
Mm-hmm.
So I added a blue twist, black, and you could get a little few up and coin.
Okay.
Because either you want I'm a dare you, and you got to pay me.
Oh. So I got these cards right here. Are these dare only cards? These shot cards?
We gonna do the little shots. And I don't know if you got your coin.
Okay, I keep a coin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you, no bars.
Goddamn saucy, man. Oh my God. I kept it light on saucy this episode. I don't want to, boy. Whew. Let's continue, bro.
So, so I'm gonna pull the first one.
Oh my God. I'm telling the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God.
I'm scared.
I'm not saying shit to sell the chain. Come on.
Take a shot. Story time. Tell us a time you went somewhere or popped up knowing your ass wasn't invited, or take a shot.
I ain't necessarily my business.
I tell
I'm
man.
gonna tell my shot.
Okay, so you gotta ask me something.
Okay, give me.
Bro, the jacket a little too tight.
I know what damn is, boy. I know it is, boy. You got a blue jean coverall motherfucker on, boy. Saucy, you hell, gang. I'm just, listen. It's a lot of shit you be doing. You got to stop it. Let's continue, man.
Come on, go to fast tight, man.
Pretty sure I'm not on it. Girl, just give me a couple. You keep a couple.
Who picked these cards? Cute. This some shit you did. Sometimes you done did everything in this.
What?
Take a shot if you ever purchase a fake designer item, or
Let me see the card. Let me see the card.
A lot of y'all have, man. Y'all got to cut the cap. Don't just put that on goddamn Subra. A lot of y'all done did that, man. Stop. Let's cut it. I done did that, man. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. We can live and we learn. Let's continue.
Not a shit, this is. Take a shot if you ever purchase a fake designer item or purchase a fake designer.
Take a double shot.
This is off the runway now. This is off the runway. That was so long ago. Very much given
Oh, my God,
2018.
you know what? I'm done with you with that. We should roll it. The last time.
Oh no, see, that's all I'm saying. I need to see what's going on in the
They say take a shot if you ever had to fuck your way out of a situation.
Oh my God, bro. Sauce, I know you done fucked your way out of a lot of situations, man. I can only imagine, man. I can only imagine what you were doing when Caresha was over there with Diddy. I ain't lying. That's just what all real niggas. Can't even imagine. I don't even want to imagine. I know y'all was some wild motherfuckers over there, man. No Diddy. Listen to you.
Oh my God.
Something for real. And that's a wrap. No, honestly, like I just want to say for real, thank you for being here for me. Waking up. When I take these kids at 7 a.m., I'm like, Santana,
For real. I got no kids.
huh?
And I hate to be asleep.
No, but just thank you for being like my shoulder, my therapist, like my shoulder to cry on my therapist. It's just really, like being there in my corner in this hard time. It's been real, real rough. And
He got a big ass shoulder. I know that shit felt like a California king. I ain't lying. No, you were resting good on that goddamn Buffalo Bill shoulder. Let's continue.
for real, because you be like, I'm like, Santana, it's over me. Like, bitch, ho, bitch, ho, I'll go outside, bitch, ho, right. So if I had that every day, Santana, it's like, I don't know where I'd be. I just want to say thank you so much.
Of course, I got you. You're my best friend. We gang in this bitch.
Thank you. Period. And that's all.
That's all, Caresha, please. Season 2. We out this motherfuckers.
Pull out the stick, come shoot that.
Nope. I don't want to hear that. And yeah, that was the episode of Caresha Talks. And pretty good episode. They said they was getting to the smoke. Like I said, I get most smoke out of that vape. It wasn't really no smoke. You ain't really get to the T of the JT shit. You ain't hold Diddy accountable for Nathaniel. And you did a lot of capping. Now, a lot of shit you said in there was true. I ain't gonna say a lot of shit. You had a few good pointers in there that I fuck with, but for the most part, a lot of that shit is a hat store. Okay? Caresha, please stop the cap, man. Please. And it's just my opinion. Don't goddamn shoot me. This is how I feel. You might feel something different, and that's okay. One thing about this world, it's okay to have different opinions and feel different. Y'all feel like if somebody feel different from y'all, that it's wrong, and it's not. Your opinion ain't wrong. My opinion ain't wrong, because everybody got opinions, man. But y'all gotta learn the difference between what y'all feel and what's real. And the real shit, in my eyes, is some cap. Okay? So shout out to Caresha and SAUCY, man. So, bruh, like I said, man, y'all here with VVS Snuck. This is the rap form. And I'm gonna fuck with you.